All right. I am back with another live, and I'm going to talk about Eric Reid, former ex-teammate of Colin Kaepernick, also one of his long bystanders in the protest. Eric Reid signs a Panthers contract for 1 year. So, with that being said, I definitely want to go in depth into him signing with the Panthers, and also talk about Colin Kaepernick's impact on the NFL and on society, right? So obviously, Eric Reid has filed a collusion grievance against the NFL prior to this contract being signed. Obviously, we know why, because of the situation at hand where Kaepernick took the knee. Now, I'm mentioning a lot. If you've been keeping up with my radio show, Mike and Lil Keeping It Real, I'll always bring up a lot the fact that I just don't understand how Colin Kaepernick is still not in the NFL. I made that very clear. I made it clear as the light in the sky. Very clear. Because there are a lot of quarterbacks in the league to date. And I don't want to single out nobody. I remember I did one time on the show. I called names. And I kind of should have hold back on it because I don't want to single nobody out. You know what I'm saying? But they're all quarterbacks in the NFL who don't belong, honestly. All right, and I'm not going to single out anybody. I'm known for telling it like it is. After all, my radio show is called Keeping It Real for a reason. But I'm not in the booth right now. I'm not at the radio station. I'm here, doing a little YouTube live. So I'm gonna hold back from that. You know what I'm saying? But there are a lot of quarterbacks that do not deserve to be in the NFL. I don't know how they got in the NFL, or maybe they're a fluke. Kaepernick should be one of those people that should be in the NFL. We sometimes forget. We sometimes forget that Colin Kaepernick was one play away from winning the Super Bowl. One play away from winning the Super Bowl. Obviously, I'm not saying the guy is Tom Brady. Obviously not. But you cannot tell me that Colin Kaepernick is not better than certain quarterbacks. Like I said, I'm not going to name nobody. Certain quarterbacks that are in an NFL uniform. And, I know the NFL is a very, very conservative sport. I understand that. It's all about money. It's all about the profit. When you get older in this world and you start to move on with your age and you start experiencing a lot of things, you realize this world is all about money. It's all about the power of the dollar bill, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You ever heard that song Cream by Wu-Tang Clan? Dollar bill, y'all. Get the money. Yup, that's what it is. That's what the world is. It's all about the power of the dollar bill. And do I think the NFL is a racist league? I don't know. Who am I to say they're a racist league? It's the actions that speak louder than the words. You know what I'm saying? And I have said in the past, like I said a couple things because I was upset at the situation on my radio show. But when I watched the tape, I'm like, nah. You just keep that to yourself. Because at the end of the day, you can get carried away of this situation. But I believe it's much to do about the profit. Because we live in a society that is very divided. We don't know how to listen to each other's views and work around each other's views. We always want to punish somebody because of their certain views, or we want to, you bugging. We don't listen to nobody. It's always we are right. We never. This is a society that we don't have a free opinion. Colin Kaepernick did not kneel because he wanted to disrespect the military. You know what I'm saying? He did not want to kneel because he wanted to disrespect the military. He clearly stated, first of all, the brother, he knelt peacefully. He did not say anything until he was interviewed in the locker room. And when they asked him why he didn't stand up for the national anthem, he said because he wanted to protest police brutality. At the end of the day, I'm not a political guy. I know politics here and there, but I keep my political statements to myself. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's all over the news. I don't need to say nothing. We have access to social media. We have access to the news. We see what's going on. We see the young black boys getting shot in the street like dogs. I have a radio show. I talk sports, but somehow this ties into sports. And at the end of the day, sports is supposed to galvanize people together, not separate. At the end of the day, Colin Kaepernick clearly stated he protested to protest police brutality. And you can't knock the man because he wanted to do that. Obviously, a lot of people will want you to stand, but he's not mandated to stand. It's not in the Constitution. But you gonna crucify the brother because he wanted to kneel? To pay homage to those black boys that got shot down like dogs from the beginning of history? All right. When you see a world where Bill Cosby, right, is going to probably get sentenced 3 to 10 years for something that's probably not proven, but a guy in Brock Turner who was red-handedly caught raping a female in Stanford behind a garbage can only get 90 days, and you're not going to kneel? And I'm not saying Bill Cosby didn't rape them girls. Listen, I'm not there. If he did, you know what I'm saying? My hearts go out to them girls that was raped and stuff like that. My heart goes out to them. At the end of the day, you should never put your hands on a girl. But my thing is here. To me, I don't have full evidence. You know what I'm saying? And there's somebody that came out yesterday, I believe it was, who said she made up part of the story. But my thing is here, you're gonna allow, you get what I'm saying? You see the injustices, you see the difference within society. So yeah, once again, I'm not a political person like that. I kind of keep my political stuff to myself. But this situation, it kind of, runs into sports. I'm happy for Eric Reid. I'm happy that he was able to get a job with the Panthers because he's very well capable. He should be in the NFL. He was a Pro Bowler. He was a Pro Bowler. Excellent player. You know what I'm saying? Excellent player. I mean, he had 318 combined tackles, 34 passes defended, and 10 interceptions across 70 games since arriving to the NFL from LSU. You know what I'm saying? He was in a Pro Bowl his rookie year. So at the end of the day, I like this step. I'm glad the Panthers given him an opportunity. But let's not forget about Kaepernick. You know what I'm saying? Let's not forget about Kaepernick at all. Because at the end of the day, as far as I'm concerned, I don't see a lot of other people kneeling, and that's fine. You don't have to kneel to show your to show your political views. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to. If that's what you choose to do, then that's what you choose to do. But I don't hear a lot of other people talking about this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I see LeBron James in the NBA building a private school, sending young black kids to school, free tuition. After they graduate, I believe it's free tuition to the University of Akron or something like that. I see LeBron James doing a lot, and I respect him for that. I see Akon, the rapper Akon, out there building, giving electricity over there in Africa. But I don't see a lot of these people with money doing anything. You know what I'm saying? They're not doing anything. My thing is Colin Kaepernick took a knee for y'all. For y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, no matter how famous you are, no matter what sport you play, your family, your children got to face the reality of what it is in America. And you can't be there to protect them. You don't know what's going to happen if they're going to walk the street, if they're going to make it back home. You don't know that. But I believe Colin Kaepernick definitely has impacted sports. I hear a lot of people saying that he's doing it for popularity or whatever. I totally disagree with that. At the end of the day, I'm not going to say you're wrong because I don't know what a guy is thinking. I'm not in his body. But, from what I'm concerned, he's impacting sports, whether you like it or not. You see the Nike ad with him in the video, believe in something, even if it means sacrifice and everything. He's making an impact. And if he really wants, if it's not about popularity, which I don't think it is, if it's about him making changes, I'm on board. Because at the end of the day, we're talking about it. In order to make change, we got to get people to talk about it. We got to do things. We got to go out our comfort zone. take strides, do something big that will have everybody talking about it. Because that's the only way we'll accomplish change. You know what I'm saying? And once again, you're not gonna be hearing a lot of political stuff from me because at the end of the day, my views are my views. I keep that to myself. I have a sports channel, but I just want to let y'all know that today, last season in the NFL, there were a lot of quarterbacks that got injured. All right, there's a long list, but the ones that I remember off the top of my dome is Carson Wentz. He got injured. Ryan Tannehill got injured last year. Deshaun Watson was boiling out the beamer. He got injured last year. They could have used a quarterback, and this is why I don't understand. You would rather lose. You would rather leave your fan base miserable than to give Colin Kaepernick a call. You would rather lose, and I don't understand that. You would rather lose because I'm pretty sure if the Texans last season called Kaepernick up, yes, they would have got a lot of backlash. Yes, probably would have had people not showing up to the game. Oh well, screw them. But if that boy came and performed, you think them fans were worried about him kneeling? They probably would have kneeled with the brother if he was balling out the beamer. So at the end of the day, I just don't see it. I just don't see it. And right now in the NFL, I'm not wishing nothing bad on anybody. But the NFL is a rough sport. Somebody's going to get hurt, if I'm being real here. Like I said, I'm not wishing nothing on nobody. If everybody was able to get through the NFL season without being injured, that would be a great sight to see. But obviously, the reality of the situation is football is a dangerous sport. They're going to be guys that's going to get knocked down. There's going to be quarterbacks that's probably going to tear ACLs. Look at San Francisco 49ers. Jimmy G just torn his ACL last week. I'm pretty damn sure they ain't gonna give Kaepernick a call back over there. I'm pretty sure. I mean, they could, they should. Why not? But they're not gonna do it. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of quarterbacks that are gonna get hurt. All right, because at the end of the day, that's a sport. That's football. It's dangerous. I used to play a little football back in the day when I was young. I used to get hurt all the time. That's why I'm not playing now. It's a rough sport. It's a gladiator sport. It's gonna be a lot of teams are gonna need quarterbacks. And I bet you $100 they ain't gonna call Kaepernick because it's all about the dollar bill, y'all. It's all about the ching ching. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. And when you get older in this world, I'm telling you, when you get older, you start to realize it's about that money. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't, bringing in money, then you're useless. That's how the world is. And hey, I can't say you're wrong for that. At the end of the day, you're a business, you're a corporation. If money is your main intel, then all right, that's just how you feel. You know what I'm saying? I'm not making it seem like I'm this big guy trying to start a revolution. Nah. If money is money, and that's what you have a business, you want your business to stay. That's how you feel. That's your viewpoints. I understand that, but don't tell me this brother not capable of starting in the football league. But we'll see how that case goes. Obviously, he had a big win. With regards to that case, so we'll continue to definitely see how things will pan out. I personally don't believe he will ever play in a football league again because that's just how it works. That's just how the NFL is. You know what I'm saying? It's a very conservative sport. And I love the NFL. I love it. It's one of my favorite sports. Literally almost at the top of my list of sports. But I just don't like everything about it. I just don't like everything about it, especially this situation. You know what I'm saying? So am I saying, oh, I'm not going to watch football anymore because they're conservative? Hell no. Football season is crazy. Oh, my God. I'm going to be watching football, man. The NFC is stacked. You think I'm going to miss that? Because I do know a lot of people. I'm going to keep it real. I do know a lot of people who boycotting football right now that are not watching anymore because of this situation here. And then when they told me that, I'm like, should I boycott football? Oh nah, last season was crazy. You saw that football? Hell no. I'm watching football. That's my sport, man. That's what I grew up watching. That was my first ever favorite sport. First ever. Like before I became this real sports fan, it was me being a Patriot fan, watching how great Tom Brady was that got me hooked on sports. And now I'm international. So I'm not gonna stop watching sport or football if I'm being real here. So I ain't telling y'all to stop watching football because I'm watching it my damn self. I'm not even gonna lie. This season gonna be off the meat rack. The NFC is stacked. The Patriots is not as good as we thought they were. So there's capable teams in the AFC that could very well dethrone them this year. In Kansas City and the Jaguars. So NFL is gonna be really, really good. But other than that, I'm happy that the Panthers reached out to Eric Reid. I don't know the depth of the contract really. I gotta do more research on that. But that's a step. That's a step in the right direction. Because the NFL, it's a lot of stuff going on in the NFL with regards to these protests and the President Trump and this and that. But we cannot be surprised. We cannot be surprised at the end of the day. I'm not gonna get into in depth in detail, but we just can't be surprised. At the end of the day, it's America. All right, it's America. You know that song about Childish Gambino? This is America. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. That's what it is. It's America. It's America. But with that, I'm out. And I'll probably make another live stream very soon. Very soon. So be on the lookout for that. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Definitely. Hit that bell icon to get all the latest updates when I do live streams and videos. And don't forget on Tuesday nights from 8 to 10 p.m. and Friday nights from 6 to 8 p.m. is my radio show, Mike and Lil Keeping It Real. I also stream live on here. I'm canceling this Friday's episode, which is tomorrow, because I'm going on, I'm going home for the weekend. I'm going home. Gotta visit my family. So definitely subscribe to the channel. And there's another game. There's a game coming on tonight, so I might as well get that. I might as well get that out the way real quick. So I wanted to do another live later for it. It's the Vikings at the Rams. That's gonna be a good game. I'm not even gonna hold you. That's gonna be a real good game. The Vikings, I believe, are on the road. And the Rams, listen, I had a call on my radio show on the season premiere that said the Rams was going to win 4 straight Super Bowls. 4 straight Super Bowls. In my mind, I'm like, nah, this brother's wilding. This brother's wilding. And I still think he's wilding a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't look as much outlandish now. I mean, the Rams is doing their thing. They do have a lot of key injuries, though. Aqib Talib, I heard he got surgery today on his foot. So you never know. You never know. Marcus Peters was hurt. I don't know if he's coming back to play next week. I mean tonight. So they got a lot of stuff they gotta look at too. But I still think they're good. The offense is moving the ball. You know what I'm saying? That was my one concern, was the offense. Even though the offense played pretty good last year, I still thought they could have been better. Jared Goff was young. You know what I'm saying? Now he's getting older. And I could tell he's progressing. Each year he's progressing. You got Todd Gurley, who I believe is the best running back in football. You can argue Le'Veon Bell. Le'Veon Bell hasn't played in a minute. I lost my taste. Todd Gurley is the best running back in the NFL. But the Rams got a legit team. I mean, they have a lot of injuries right now. But even with these injuries, I still think they very well could come out the NFC. Who am I going to pick to win this game? I think the safe bet is to go with the Rams because they're at home and they have I trust Jared Goff way more than I do Kirk Cousins. I'm not sold on Kirk Cousins like that. To me, he's very inconsistent. But I won't be surprised if the Vikings win this game. It's going to be a shootout. It's going to be a shootout. Most definitely. Will be a shootout. You know what I'm saying? But With that, I'm out. One love.